Hello. This is Patrick Perry with OCCoastRealEstate.com, and what we're doing today is we're going to navigate through the beautiful community of Laguna Altura in Irvine, California, just off the 133 and the 405. Built by Irvine Pacific back in 2011-2012, so all the homes are about 10-11 years old. There's 17 different floor plans and 4 actual distinct neighborhoods in this community. What you're seeing here is just highlights, obviously, of the community itself and some of the homes in there, homes I've sold recently. That's the gate, 24-hour guarded gate. Only guests and registered guests can come through the gate up, as well as obviously the homeowners. So you can see here, just off the 405, you're on the 133 Laguna Canyon Road, right across from the Irvine Spectrum. You're about 5 minutes away from that. If you're to head down westward, you hit Laguna Beach, some of the best beaches in the nation, in my opinion. And then head north, you get to John Wayne Airport in about 10 minutes. So super convenient, some of the best areas in Orange County here with some of the most amenities you can ask for. And then obviously for travel, really close. So we're gonna head over to the Toscana area and the community clubhouse, Gardino del Centro, obviously a Tuscan-inspired community. Junior Olympic sized swimming pool here. You got a kids waiting pool over there under the awning. Plenty of shade on a summer day. Got a nice jacuzzi and some barbecues as well. The cookout. You got a grass area there to your left. And on the other side of the grass area, on the other side of the trees, is a park for the kiddos. Some nice shots of the pool there. Recent sales again, I use those for marketing. And that's outside the community clubhouse, some sitting areas. You can actually rent that out for private parties. So we're heading into Toscana. We're just pulling out of the parking lot there from the clubhouse, and we're going down the street of Como. On the left side here, they actually just back the street there, and so it's a little more private than the other homes and on Como. And that was a little walking path. We'll talk about that later. Obviously, you can see the Tuscan-inspired architecture in this community. Toscana does have 3 distinct neighborhoods. Every single, floor plans. Every single floor plan in this neighborhood will have a downstairs bedroom and bath. On the largest floor plan, you actually have 4.5 baths, and then the full in-law suite downstairs, and then the upstairs loft could be potentially a 5th bedroom. We're on Chianti right now. Great thing about Chianti, single loaded street, and you're right across from the clubhouse. Toscana is the closest neighborhood to the clubhouse. Now we're heading actually south. We're heading south right now. We're heading to Damani, which in my opinion actually is the best street in the community. For main reason being it's the furthest back, so you're just going to be more private. On here on this side you have single loaded street again, so no homes on the other side. And as we go down this side, on the right hand side, the even starting especially at 64 would be your premium lots in this community. There's a couple other premium lots, but this side and the right side, the reason it's very sought after is because of the privacy, and then also as you go further down the street, on higher down the numbers, the lots get larger. So starting with 64, the lot depths on these properties are 2 to 3 times deeper. So those get a hefty premium for that. There's a review of your floor plans. These are rounded. They're all going to be off by about 10 to 15 feet. It just depends on each property and where it was built. So a little recap of where we've been: through the community center, down Como, down Chianti, down Damani. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna head out to the opposite side of the community, around Cortona, into the detached condos of Siena and San Remo. We're gonna go in hyperspeed there, and we just passed the clubhouse. There's Cortona right in front of you, and then we're gonna do a big U, so to say, and wrap around Cortona, which is literally in the middle of the community. We're about to pass here the main entrance. Again, 24-hour security there. Only registered guests and homeowners can come through. There's another park there. We'll review that one later. And here we are. We're going to turn on to Genoa and check out San Remo first, and then Siena. And again, what I'm doing here is kind of going to what, in my opinion, would be the best streets with the best homes, and for the particular reasons that I've highlighted so far, and that I will continue to highlight. So as we turn down the Lipari on Siena, San Remo side, actually, that's your view home. So again, the San Remo homes are larger than the Siena homes. San Remo floor plans, you got, I think it's 4 of them actually, 1,800 square feet to actually about 2,200 square feet. Again, those are rounded. And here's your view. You can actually see all the way to the Saddleback Mountains, and you can see the Ferris wheel of the Irvine Spectrum. So here's your glass walls that afford that view. On the Sienna side, they have brick walls, so you don't actually have the views out the back like you do on the San Remo side. So the view homes would be here. And these are the only view homes in the community. So the larger homes in Cortona and Toscana don't have it. So we're headed towards Sienna. Sienna, the homes are a little bit smaller in there. 3 floor plans in there, 1,600 square feet to about 1,800 square feet. They're all 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. And we're heading to the end of this community, the very far end, and this would be the best street, in my opinion, in Sienna. It's on Borghese. Again, the Italian-inspired names here, and you'll see why. So not only do you have the driveways, which offer a premium, you know, if you're looking right now in the market or anytime, it also backs hillside, so you have the extra privacy. And again, in Laguna Altura, the privacy is pretty important. And these homes, the detached condos, they're a little closer together, right? They don't have the setback that you get with a single family home. But again, they're still not attached. You know, the home on the end there, that's a pretty prime one with that view out the back. Be more out the side, but because the hillside starts right behind it. So yeah, we're just heading out back down Borghese. And what we're gonna do here is as we head out down Genoa, we're gonna go check out that walking path I told you about. Just gonna head down to the neck hole, and there's a review of the floor plans again if you want to pause it. I do have all these floor plans, so I can offer to you if you contact me. And you can go to the website to do that. Actually, LagunaAlturaOC.com will take you right to this dedicated web page I created for this community. Here's a little recap down Lupari, then again down Borghese. Checked out why these homes are have the uniqueness to it with the views or the driveways. And here it is, that walking path I told you. It's about a mile, you know, so out and back, a 2-mile trip. And that you can walk over to the Giardino della Vista, the Vista Park. And a little recap of our drive. Here we are at the end of the cul-de-sac. So you'll see here in this video, we were on the other side. We were just down there checking out the view over on the San Remo properties with the glass wall fences. And right now I'm actually behind Triana, the street of Triana in the Cortona neighborhood. As you walk down this path, you get to this park, the Vista Park. Take your kiddos there in the morning, get your cup of coffee, and enjoy the view. Here we are, heading to Cortona, the last neighborhood, the 4th neighborhood in the community, right in the middle, last but not least. We're going to turn here on Triana. And Triana actually is the most sought after street here in Cortona. There's the corner lots that are pretty prime, and we'll discuss that a little bit later. But here, as you look over here on the left-hand side, these homes, because they back the hillside and not another neighbor, they're going to sell for a premium as well. The more private. Again, privacy is pretty nice to have. I'm sure everybody would agree. If you're in your master bedroom, you prefer to look at a hillside versus your neighbor's master bedroom. So all the homes on the right-hand side, on the interior, are going to back another home. So we're just heading out here. These are the corner lots I was talking about. There's, you know, what, about 8 of those corner lots. So not a ton of them, but there's still some options. We're passing back the community clubhouse here, and we're going to turn now on Torsoro, and then turning right here on Modena. So a little highlight of the corner lots I was talking about. See how you got no neighbors on the back and no neighbors on the side. And it allows also for a larger yard because it wraps all the way around, and you can do some nice things with it, as you saw on that property. That was 24 Tesoro, home I recently sold. So now we're heading down Modena, and we're going to kind of be on our way out here. There is 3 floor plans as well in this neighborhood, 2,400 square feet to 3,000 square feet. They will all have a downstairs bedroom and bath as well. The plan 3 will actually have 4.5 bathrooms because there's an ensuite upstairs. And there's also a loft, which people have turned that loft into a 5th bedroom. 24 Tesoro, I know the people there did that. And there's a little recap of our drive there. You know, went from the park area, or sorry, from the walking area, down Triana, past the clubhouse, turned on Tesoro, down Modena, and then out. On the way out, we will take a little stop there at the last park, last but not least, Park Altura. Gardino El Toro. Another great little park. So a lot of options, a lot of amenities in this community. HOAs are only $280 too, so pretty hard to beat when you have 24-hour security, 3 different parks, a pool, and your HOA is only $280. A lot of amenities there. Little, highlights of this one. Not only that, you got a full court basketball court in this, so and a big field. So get your hoops on, play some soccer. And here we are, we're heading out. This is back into the main entrance. There is another entrance and exit for homeowners only. It's not like you can enter a code and get in. You have to have a transponder, and that's on the opposite side behind the Toscana neighborhood, past the community center. Super convenient too. You're about 5 minutes away from the Alderwood Elementary School. They do have a bus running, but most parents decide to drive them there. And they're all on greatschools.com, rated 9 out of 10. There's a list if you want to review them. And here's a website. Again, you can now, if you're on the website, obviously you're here, but if you're on YouTube, LagunaAltoraOC.com. A lot of information. If you're a homeowner, you get a home valuation right there. The recent stats right now. Homes that are for sale, homes that have recently sold, more facts about the community. These are homes that are for lease. We actually do property management as well. We have a property manager there on Lupari, so we can help you out there if you're a homeowner and looking to look for management or just to get it leased out. And there's a list of the different neighborhoods, the floor plans in those. And again, I have those floor plans. If you would like to reach out to me, I can provide them to you. That one right there, 24 Tesoro, is the Plan 3 Cortona. If you want to check that out, give you a little walkthrough. And 64 Damani on the right, that video will show you the Plan 2 in Toscana. And this is where you can contact me, or you can just call me, 949-235-8614. Again, Patrick Perry, OCCoastRealEstate.com, Laguna Altora Neighborhood Specialist. Thank you for your time, guys. Hope to hear from you.